You're listening to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast, a place for inspiration, empowerment, and personal development, showcasing badass women from all over the world, giving tips on personal development, mindset, and healing. I'm your host, Olivia, transformational success coach for spiritual female entrepreneurs. Now let's dive into this episode. Welcome back to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. Your host, Olivia here, and I am here to answer some frequently asked questions in regards to what exactly a transformational success coach is, what I do, what it looks like to work with me, all that jazz. So I'll just go ahead and get right into it. So there's a few different reasons why people choose to work with me. One of the first reasons that people come to work with me is their life is not organized. Like they feel like they're all over the place, all over the time. They can't seem to bounce back from the many setbacks that they've been dealing with over the past couple of years, and they feel stuck. That is the first type of person I work with. The other type is a 9-to-5er that has a side hustle that they're trying to grow into a full-time thing, but they don't have the scheduling down. They don't have the systems in place to really make it so they don't feel like they're killing themselves. Both tend to be overwhelmed, but overwhelmed for different reasons, for sure. So the first one is the one that's like, they can't seem to bounce back. They're stuck. They need a little more direction. The other one is they've got direction, but they need organization. They need a lot of organization. The third type of person that comes to me is someone that has a message that they really want to get out. They really want to turn their passion into a business, but there's some areas of their lives that they need to clean up first. So I help those are the types of people that come to me first. They have a few things in common. They're always busy taking care of themselves, like other people, and never themselves. Other people are always put before them. And they're constantly burning the candle out at both ends. They are constantly just battling with overworking, not working enough. They feel like they're on a hamster wheel and they can't jump off. They cannot jump off. So implementing systems in their lives is what I help them do. I help them implement the systems in their lives so they are not so confined by the lives that they've created for themselves. I help them let go of the things that are no longer serving them. And that may include negative thinking patterns. So as a neurolinguistics programming practitioner or NLP practitioner, I help them when it comes to their mindset on a subconscious level of helping them reprogram their mind while working with me, because there are going to be things that come their way while they're trying new things and they're getting out of their comfort zone. So I help them bounce back faster and also clearly define their goals and hold them accountable to achieving them and help them achieve them a lot faster than they would on their own. They often come to me if they want more confidence on camera and more confidence just in their relationships and other areas of their lives, and learning how to trust themselves more as well, really trusting their intuition. And I work with Kingdom entrepreneurs too, but I also work with people that are not Christian. I work with people that are from all different backgrounds of life. I do believe in biblical teaching. However, I understand that not everyone is receptive to that. God put me on this planet to help people. All right. So I'm not here to tell people how to believe. I'm just here to help them through their process of life and to get where they want to go faster. So what it looks like to actually work with me was the next question was, I make a custom plan for the time that we're together. So I do one-on-one coaching. I have a 3-month program, a 6-month program, and a year-long program. I also have VIP day options as well. But the 6-month program is really a good sweet spot. The year-long program is also a great sweet spot too. But in the 3-month is a great introductory. But there's so much that comes out of like the real transformation definitely comes out of that 6-month program. And I make a custom personalized plan for them to follow. This includes reading list and affirmations for them to state and other things that are specific for their schedule, new habits for them to start implementing in our time together. And these are the habits that are necessary for their next level of success. So we dive deep in that. I provide so many extra resources for them because I'm really big on how we utilize our time and staying present in the moment and not thinking so much about what I should be doing and not should be doing. So it is catered to each individual personally. I am one of those people, like I've done so many different group coaching programs, and I understand, like, if you're doing the same set thing, that works. But as a transformational success coach, I'm working with people's lives. I'm working with people's individual schedules. And I'm not here to tell anybody that they should have a schedule like somebody else's. No, I get to know their schedule, figure out how to fit their goals into their schedule, and adjust some things that don't need to be there and help them through that process. So that's why I take a much more individualized approach. That is so, so important to me because I care about their success. I do check-ins. I do random check-ins. I pop in at times. And then I also offer coaching calls twice a month. They're hour-long coaching sessions, and we go to work. We go to work. I'm here to listen and to give real advice, not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear, and help you dive deep and find the answers for yourself too. And then I pop in to help with that accountability factor of it, to really check and see. And I'm not here to babysit. That's not what I'm saying, but it is an investment. And I do believe that knowing that that someone has your back that you're working with is so much better to me than having an MIA coach. That's what it looks like to work with me. There's a personalized plan to work through throughout our time together, bi-weekly hour-long coaching sessions, additional resources provided, because I am all about the research to help you grow and perform, and tech support during business hours. So if you have like an emergency and you really need some help, I'm here. That is what that looks like. What's the difference between a coach and a therapist? Therapists honestly work with the past and healing the past and specifically focusing on traumas. Not all therapists focus on traumas, but to me, the best therapists focus on some of those traumas. Coaching takes you where you are to where you want to go. So it's future focused. That's what I coach on specifically is, okay, where are you at now? I'm going to meet you where you at. Now we're going to go to the next level. That's the biggest difference. That and insurance pays for therapists. Insurance does not pay for coaching. That is something I'm hoping will change. I'm hoping that the coaching industry becomes regulated so it can be something that changes. It is not regulated. So if you're ever considering hiring a coach, check in to see if they resonate with you, if their ideologies resonate with you, if you can really trust that person that you're working with. Because coaching is an investment, and it is something that is usually for, now certain corporations will pay for coaching, like executive coaches and stuff like that. Some businesses pay for that. So I would definitely look into that if you are working in a career field that you're looking for an executive coach. And while I don't do executive coaching, I know a lot of people that do. And if you just want to reach out and find out, some of my suggestions for an executive coach, I'd be more than happy to provide those for you. What are some of the results that people get from working with me? That is a great question. So some of the best results that people get from working with me are they get their lives organized. They become more productive with their life and their business tasks in general, like just their everyday tasks, whatever they're focusing on, they're a lot more productive. They increase their income. They are able to improve their physical health. They're ending their cycles of self-sabotage. I work with people too. With one of my best success stories was I was able to help a person decrease the amount of drinking they did, because a lot of people have depended on substances to get through and numbed their pain, and they no longer want to do that. So I help them with that as well. I teach my clients how to use their menstrual cycles to their benefit. So that's another one. And I do work specifically with women, decreasing their stress levels, being able to have a higher level of emotional intelligence, not be triggered as much as they have been in the past, not live in fear is a big one. Have increased confidence, trusting their intuition, and building a stronger relationship with God. There's a lot of other benefits that come along with it, but those are the main pillars of things. And granted, everybody's journey is individualized. So someone might become a lot more confident on camera if that's one of the focuses that we work on. Someone may become a better speaker if that's one of the focuses that we're working on. Someone may lose 30 pounds working with me if that's one of the habits that we're working on. I'm really like a noom for people. I am a habit builder, and I teach my people how to build habits for their next level of success. And so they don't need me anymore. I'm not here to like hold on to my people forever. I'm here to help them become the best versions of themselves for the season in their life that they're in, and watch them flourish and grow. And if they ever, need me again or want my assistance again, I'm always here for them. But I'm not one of those people that just wants to hold on to my people. I want to empower them to become the best versions of themselves and really achieve their goals and learn how to do it on autopilot. With all of that being said, I hope that gave you a little more clarity as to what I do and who I help. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. And as always, go out and be a badass. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. If you found any value in this, please consider sharing and subscribing. Now go out and be a badass.